Welcome, football fans, to the Football Fans Kitchen.
Yay!
Okay, in the Football Fans Kitchen, we slice, we dice, we bisect, and also dissect all footballing stories available for your listening pleasure. Don't forget, we do this in no measure. We also cook some teams that fails to perform right here in the Football Kitchen, where we slice and dice them. So it's a football show that tickles your fancy, whether you're Francis or Nancy. I go by the name Peters Buhari, and I've got some football fans who are also great football analysts joining me in the studio today. I've got AK. Welcome, AK.
Thank you.
And also I've got Uba also returning on the program.
Yeah, number one Manchester United here, man. We don't play.
Okay, also joining us David. Welcome, David.
Manchester United.
What is wrong with Manchester United? Okay, we're going to have a wonderful conversation on the show today, so thank you so much for joining. Straight up, just like you have had Manchester United right here on the program, we will be starting off with Manchester United. So, conversation coming in is that we have got Ruben Amorim in a very tight one. Don't forget, first game of the season, they lost to Arsenal 1-0 at the Old Trafford, and we for don't win. Yes, with a better side and all of that. Better, they side we for don't win Arsenal were also held to a 1-1 draw by Fulham at the Craven Cottage. So Fulham did a whole lot of harm to Manchester United in that encounter. Don't forget Emil Smith-Rowe, and not leaving out Nigeria's player Alexander Iwobi, who won the man of the match in that particular game, where Fulham came from one goal down to get a 1-1 draw against Manchester United. And Bruno Fernandes had a penalty kick in that particular encounter, and a few minutes even before we joined the program, they're still looking for the ball. Please make sure as you go out with an helmet before ball will knock you for head.
Before you cross the road, look up, look down, look right and left.
Okay, let's get into the conversation straight up. Manchester United, and I would like to start from AK. It's been conversation after conversation concerning the Red Devils, and at this particular time, it looks like they are in a very tight corner. A corner that it looks like they might not get out in any time. But do you feel there is revival or there is hope for Manchester United, looking at the run of games that Ruben Amorim has had since he took over? Ruben Amorim has not won back-to-back games. It's on record. So, what do you make of Ruben Amorim's Manchester United?
All right. We are back talking about Manchester United after game week 2. As usual, it's not good news for Manchester United fans. It's not a position they would have loved to see themselves, but that's their reality for now. Because some seasons ago, Chelsea were in this position, and I remember very well how the whole world make mockery of us. So it's time for our beloved brothers, Manchester United, to go and test the waters down there. Then they can come up. Now concerning Ruben Amorim came in at the midst of a disastrous season, which to me, when that transfer was being made, when the signing was actually being made, I was of the opinion that give the current manager Ten Hag the season, let him finish the season with Manchester United. It cannot get as bad as it was already. So let Ten Hag finish the season with Manchester United, then Ruben Amorim can come in, start a full season. But unfortunately, they were hungry for success. They were hungry to get the results, and they were forgetting that a new manager is going to come in, a new philosophy, and is going to bring the club backward instead of going forward. I mean, it's not every coach these days that comes into a team and suddenly delivers. And when you're coming to a team like Manchester United that was already down, it will take a miracle. You are coming to face pressure from the media, especially in England, from the fans, from even some of the players who might not even sanction the move.
Okay.
Players who might be loyal to the previous coach. You are coming into a lot of pressure. You are coaching a Manchester United team, not Bournemouth. So that pressure will be there, and if you don't deliver, you are in hot soup. As we can see, Ruben Amorim is already on that hot soup. 27 points out of 28 games. That's very bad. 7 wins out of 27 games. It's too bad for Manchester United.
Okay. I don't know, but let me ask, David. Do you feel Ruben Amorim started on a very bad note? Because we had some player manager issues when he took over. Do you feel that contributed to his current form as a manager? His form is actually very poor. 27 points out of 28 matches. He has not even been able to average 1 point per game. He has lost 15 matches. He has won 7. And if you look at the numbers of draws, it's still not a good one. What's your thoughts?
My thought is very simple. Manchester United and Ruben Amorim problem is a spiritual one. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, it says the time to break down and the time to build up. Manchester United are going through that rejuvenation. I think it's high time they meet any of these pastors who is very good in deliverance. At least 7 bottles of anointing oil will deliver them. And it's a spiritual problem, to be sincere with you. So, but there's no excuse whatsoever for Ruben Amorim to say that this is the reason why he's losing games or drawing games. So that's my prediction on that.
Okay, it's a spiritual problem.
A very spiritual problem.
Okay, let's leave David. Uba, can these, just like David termed it, spiritual problem, can it be solved?
First of all, Ewo! Man, Ewo! Apart from the facts, say they drop disaster class. They drop a very smelling performance. Disgusting. They cut people tickets. No be here. And this is a spoiler alert to all football fans. You see this number right here? Come on, you don't pick on. You see this number right here? This is Manchester United number this season. 12. 12.
You're even having
We are going
We'll
to
finish
we are
12.
going to bookmark this and keep. We are going to bookmark this and keep. Uba, if Man U finishes above 12, you'll be in trouble.
They will finish 12.
Okay.
You know, when they played Arsenal, you know, I said it before. This is a big game, so they want to perform. But they don't know say Man U fans don't know say na just I don't know what I go even call them.
initial growth.
I say the teams that is going to test Manchester United are those little teams. You see teams like Bournemouth, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Tottenham, Brighton, even this Fulham. These are the kind of things that will test the capability of Manchester United. You see, when you reach big team against big team, what do you expect? Apart from that 7-0 thrashing that year wey Liverpool give Man U, I mean, what do you expect? And besides, why are we surprised? I mean, Amorim don talk am before say, omo, we go suffer o. We go suffer. He don talk am. He say we go suffer. And I've said before, goal scoring. I said in the last video, goal scoring is their issue. They will get the ball, they will hold the ball, they will try to attack, but getting the ball at the back of the net, putting the ball at the back of the net is their biggest problem. And I can say that there is how they can fix it, because I feel like Amorim is depending on individual brilliance when it comes to that attacking three, that final three. I think it's based on individual brilliance. I don't want to talk too much, but I feel like you should take a leaf from Barcelona's attack. Before Hansi Flick came, it was a mess. We know the season that Rafinha had, but after he came, he was able to rejuvenate the attack. So I feel like there's a way Amorim can fix this thing. I mean, imagine you have players that can give you 10 plus goals every season. Look at Mbeumo with 20 goals, Cunha with about 15 goals. Yeah, you have Sesko with I think 15 goals or so in the league. You have players that can give you that goal. You have Bruno Fernandes, one of the most creative midfielders in the Premier League. But then finding the goal is is the problem. So I feel like that is what it is for Manchester United. But Man U fans, hey, whoa!
It is what it is.
You know,
It is what
actually,
it
you were
is.
talking about individual brilliance in Manchester United. It's not a new thing. For the past few seasons, after Mourinho left, I think the last time we saw Manchester United play as a team was under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I think so. That's the last time we saw Manchester United Football Club of England playing as a team was under Ole.
Okay, so now, what can he do so that United can now play United? Because what you guys are saying is more like they are not united. What can he now do? What can Ruben Amorim do so that United can now be united?
It's very simple. He needs to go back to Bethel.
Going back to Bethel is not optional.
It's not optional.
I don't know. I don't even read Bible before that come.
Going back to Bethel is not optional.
It's good that we have had persons that have given their life to Christ. Football fans never give their life to Christ, but it's a good one. But now let's. I was asking, what can he do to get this United team back on track?
I think before Manchester United gets back on track to the Manchester United we know, honestly, it's not really that bad when you compare to what Chelsea were passing through.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
So
It's very bad.
Let's leave the Chelsea thing
Very
now.
bad.
Let's focus on the
Very,
Man U.
very bad.
Now let's look at the formation. Is it that he's not having person that can execute that formation well for him?
Something surprised me in the formation that Amorim is using. Can you imagine that Luke Shaw is still playing since he came back from the last injury? He has played about 3 games, and it's surprising, right? Because Amorim is playing a back 3. Can you see where I'm going? He's playing a back 3. Luke Shaw flourishes in that back 3. If you are putting Luke Shaw on the wings, he will not. Like the pressure that the wingers are bringing, no, it will not. Luke Shaw cannot survive in a back 4. So in every formation that a coach uses, there are players who benefit from it and there are players who do not benefit from it. So if you are talking about
So who is benefiting from this formation that is playing?
Because the attack are not even producing the goals.
It's not that the goals are not forthcoming. It's just that this team is just, they are just like, it's just another game. Let's just go out and then.
Are we not looking for the fact that Man United, do they have any creative midfielder?
Absolutely. They have Bruno Fernandes now.
Let's leave Bruno. Let's keep Bruno one side. Do they have a creative midfielder? Because Bruno can play a 10 sometimes. Do they have a creative midfielder?
Apart from Bruno Fernandes, I don't think there is any other player in that Manchester United squad that can give you what Bruno Fernandes gives to Manchester United. And if you observe the few games, the Manchester United games, any game that Bruno Fernandes is off his game pace, Manchester United are done for. Just like the Fulham game, he missed that penalty. I know he came out to say that the referee distracted him, but all those, there is no evidence about that one. The referee distracted you. You are Manchester United captain. You know you are distracted. This is a crucial penalty. You are looking for your first win of the season. You are a captain. Why can't you just pass this opportunity to someone else since you know you are distracted? It was just a flimsy excuse to start with.
He said it was not an excuse.
It doesn't matter what he says. If you are telling us that
But
you were
David,
frustrated,
why would you tell us that it's because of the referee that you missed the penalty?
that the referee did not
I said,
apologize?
Bruno said it was not an excuse.
It doesn't matter. Before him saying that,
No, him saying
Him
if
saying
it wasn't
it was
an
a
excuse, then
distraction.
why are you telling us?
why are you telling us that
You're not supposed to tell
you were
us.
distracted? That the
Because if you
referee
tell us now,
distracted
it
you.
looks more like. If you tell us now, it looks more like you are giving an excuse.
And at the end of the excuse, you are telling us it's not an excuse.
I feel like the problem of Manchester United as number one being bad transfer history. The past how many years they've been signing anything that kicks a ball. anything that kicks the ball. Look at Oilon, look at the kind of signings that they've made. And the thing is, they are doing a very bad transfer business. You sign a player like now they want to sell Oilon for a bit 30 something, a bit 40 something million. God knows how many million they want to sell it.
They can't even sell him for the price.
Someone that is your most
out
expensive striker, the most expensive striker in your entire history. You want to sell it for such an amount. Bad business. And number two, I feel like even Rashford has been done talk this day, say the frequent change of managers. That is a problem. And that is what even I feel like for a moment held Chelsea back. That frequent change of managers. From this one to this one to this one to this one. Look at Diego Simeone. If Atletico was changing coach like that, Atletico would not scatter. They maintain this man has been here for more than 10 years, and even when it feels like this man is not performing, they still retain him. They are still expecting good things to happen.
But Simeone might quite be different. Atletico might understand that Madrid and Barcelona are above them, so his duty is to finish third.
And it's
more like telling him, "Oh God, make sure you finish third."
It's not so.
So would they give him a target of winning the league?
He has won the league twice.
No, you're not understanding. Can Atletico, Cerezo, the president, can he give him that target and say, Simeone, get me the La Liga title?
Absolutely yes. After signing,
that be a target.
After signing 10 players in this transfer window, and then someone that has reached the Champions League final twice, then you have won the league twice. Why would you give him such a target? Why would you give him such target?
But even with the signings, Atletico against Madrid and Barcelona in a 38-game season, do you feel they can withstand it? Do they have the squad depth?
They have a very nice squad depth. I mean, for a team that signed 10 players, that is a full squad, safe. In one transfer window, then you are competing with Barcelona that spends 25 million or let's say 27 million. We signed Joan Garcia 25 million, signed one Copenhagen young boy like that for just 2 million. So you can imagine you're competing with a squad that got Rashford on loan and spent 27 million in the whole transfer
window. But they had
window.
a team already. They had a Lewandowski, they had a Frankie de Jong,
they have Alvarez, they have Solots, they have Griezmann,
they had a Kubasi, they had a Ronald Araujo. So if you're doing that comparison, how about Madrid? Would you? Okay, David, you're wearing a Madrid jersey today. Do you feel? I know you're a Barcelona fan, but do you feel Atletico has got what it takes to challenge Barcelona and Real Madrid for the title?
Of course, yes. If you watch the Copa del Rey, or was it the Spanish Super Cup last season?
Okay, sorry. Let me just add this also. You said, of course, yes.
Of course, yes.
But can it be a target set by the club president or by the club for the manager?
It can be a target because if you...
Would it be an unfair target?
Unfair?
Yeah.
No. If you keep it as the top three, it will look kind of partial because every season is top three. So the targets must be first position.
And you know when you give someone a target, if the person fails, you have to show the person the exit door. So if he fails to win the title, should he be shown the exit door? No. And so why are we calling it a target?
If I was the
target
person,
most times, if you fail, there's a punishment.
I feel like for at this moment, what is that? Diego Simeone is like the Sir Alex of Man U. Now they hold that key. Now they hold, since Sir Alex come out, it be like say Sir Alex carry the destiny of Manchester United and leave and left with it. I feel like Diego Simeone has so much power in that club that I feel like they are fearing that this man has the key. If he leaves, this team will shake a bit. I feel like that is how it is. That's why they are delaying. But look, judging by my own opinion, if that man ends trophyless this season, at least let's just say trophyless, he should be shown the exit door with the kind of signing and the kind of squad he has.
So he should be shown the exit door.
He should be shown the exit door straight up.
If he wins the Copa del Rey,
that's okay.
Okay.
But if he goes trophyless like last season, he should be shown the exit door.
Wow, big call right there for. That even way Barcelona had Madrid jersey. Okay, for the Barcelona fans and the two top teams in Spain, saying clearly. Okay, one of them said, and the other one, even the brother, he said he should not be sacked. That's your direct rival, your city rival, and you're saying he shouldn't be sacked based on the jersey you're wearing today. That's your city rival, and the one from the Catalonia side said he should be shown the exit door if he fails to win a trophy. Simeone, you don't hear. If you fail to win a trophy, you should be shown the exit door.
I will personally sack you.
As in how?